Come join us on our adventures on
D&G Explorers. Jelly jelly.
Hello, Explorers!
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. July 26th? Yep, it's July 26th.
It's the day before someone's birthday, so happy unbirthday, Greg. Our lighting looks a little bit different today,
my
doesn't
birthday.
it?
Oh, thank you.
It's someone's birthday. They turn 59 tomorrow.
No.
So we're going to have some fun tonight. Got some things that we're going to be talking about, and I'm trying to remember, what are we going to be talking about? But but they're fun.
I can't help you because you didn't tell me anything. I've just been,
okay. I see that.
I've just
list
been
of
working.
okay. Yes, it's my day off, and it seems like I'm always
Somebody had the day off.
around trying to get things done. So I did a lot of stuff today, some of it to get ready for the show, some of it to get ready for tomorrow. But we're just going to have some fun. Kind of curious on some of your opinion on things. We're going to show some pictures. We got a top 5 list for Greg, so we're going to really get in there and just make him come out with some stories of excitement and daring and learn more about Greg.
Wow. There's Nancy said we're glowing.
We're so angelic. So why don't we welcome our explorers in here, Greg? And with that is Jim for More Sunshine. Jim, take it away.
This chat check is brought to you by More Sunshine Please. Now with a drop of Retsin.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
If you guys haven't had a chance to check out his show, he goes live every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern. I got to think about it. And his shows are always fun, so definitely check his show out. So, Greg, why don't we welcome our explorers in? Who's here tonight?
We have Anthony Simone, Angela Nemechek, Just Dave, RobFuz.
Oh, hold on.
Oh boy.
Did you say RobFuz?
Self-proclaimed Captain Billy J. Travels. Mary Ellen Dillon, get that right, self-proclaimed. Tiffany Peacock, Pepper Tree Villa.
Oh, sorry.
Wow. Nautical Nurse Nancy.
She said that Jim's the volume on Jim's chat check comes out very loud. So I'm sorry, we'll have to go in. No, if it's very loud, it's loud. It's like yelling at you.
Well, we really want you to know that it's Jim. So it's
it
yelling.
Always makes me jump. We'll have to adjust the volume on that. Thank you, Nancy.
Rachel's Adventures. Where am I at? Nick Tours. We have... I think we're done for now. So welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Gregg took a nap before this show, and I think he's still trying to wake up.
I was looking. You threw me off.
He's a cross between Gregg and Eeyore, I think, right now.
Wow. Okay.
Did you notice someone shaved? Wasn't me. Someone looks like a 12-year-old again. But, yeah, so a little bit of news to take away from Gregg's thunder.
Hi, Rachel.
I've been having some fun the last couple of months. And so just to be real quick, in June, I found out I had a belly button hernia, which I said on here. Well, I was going through some intense stomach pains a couple of weeks ago, and I found out I have a very large gallstone in my the cat in my gallbladder.
He's adding sound effects.
So, yes, we're now in the process of seeing if they can actually do both together. So the doctor that I'm seeing for the hernia operation is also going to be able to do it, but there's a few things they have to check to see if it's going to be infected. There's different things that they have to check. So some fun stuff on the horizon for me. So I've been behaving on a low-fat diet. I've been drinking a lot of electrolytes, no dilly-dilly. So I've been losing weight. So this is what I intended to do, especially for our non-group cruise in October. So that's
Can you
a little.
open that?
No, I'm a wimp.
Oh my God.
It's gonna take me all show to get this
Like
cap
the
off.
jaws of life just to open that.
I got this at a Mexican grocery store
Careful, it's like to the brim.
but it's an electrolyte. So it's adding to it. It's coconut water, and it tastes a lot like coconut water. But we got this when we went to La Isla Mujeres.
I cannot stand bottled coconut water.
In Cancun. When we were over there, we took the ferry over to La Isla Mujeres, saw that there, and I could never find it until they brought it into that Mexican grocery store. So I love that. I love the taste of it.
I can only drink fresh coconut water out of an actual fresh coconut. That I love, which we had in Mexico. I was very surprised how it tasted different than the bottled. The bottled, no thank you. I won't even go there.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, everyone who's wishing the best. I'm feeling better.
We're stuck.
Feeling.
There we go.
It's when I put comments. I'm feeling better. I just feel tired, very drained. I get drained a lot quicker than I normally would. And that the noise in the background is brought to you by Scrappy, who decided to Scrappy, who's decided to play on his little ball on the track during the show.
Well, he doesn't care if we're on a live show or not. Ain't nobody got time for that. He's out there playing.
Mary says that she's seen this on there. I love coconut water. Greg can't stand it. But
it's not a very invasive procedure, so they're really they're not invasive. They're not procedural, but Nancy knows what I'm trying to say. They're fairly easy to do, so
yeah,
it shouldn't take too long for you to be healed up and running again.
I don't think Gregg's festive enough.
Oh my god.
Someone has to don.
I totally forgot about that hat. Best birthday ever.
Nancy said her and Dewey went exploring on the island. It's fun. we went on a golf cart. We've never driven a golf cart before. And Gregg almost ran over the guy who was.
I did not. You were the one that told me to go, so I almost hit the guy's legs, which happened to be the brother of the owner. So yeah, that wouldn't have worked out very well.
Oh, that was pretty funny. But
he told me to go, and I'm like trying to get into the gear and everything.
We worked our way to the bottom of that island, and then we had right where the ferry boat came across. We ate at that one restaurant that was amazing food, but it's burned down since then. We saw videos of it with it burning down, and I don't know if they've rebuilt it. That happened probably. We went there when the pandemic happened. We stayed at Ryu Palace Peninsula.
They had really good food there, so we were lucky enough to try their food before it unfortunately burned down.
Nancy said she did basically the same thing. Yeah, it was good. Hoping we can get back for Island Time Festival again. I definitely the Ryu Palace Peninsula is going to be on our radar. We haven't released everything from that trip, but we've done a couple of videos from it, and that was awesome. If you want to stay at a
oh my gosh.
a
all-inclusive, a non-clothing optional place. Oh my gosh.
I always get messed up.
Tacos sound good now. Gosh darn it, everybody's talking about tacos.
I know, right? Welcome in, Sherry Sunset
Welcome.
Travel. Thank you for joining us today. So we do have some Disney news that we're going to bring up. We have a little bit of news on.
Can we take that box
on our?
Down,
thank you. Yeah, we have some news on our group cruise. We just received some information on that they're changing some of the stuff on the ship because it's going to go into dry dock for 3 weeks I believe in January. It's going to go on dry dock for 3 weeks. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of the things that won't be on there that they currently are, which are different than some of the other Breakaway Plus class ships. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And then we got some pics to show you guys to get your comments on that because I think it's going to be, some of them are fun. Some of them, I know one of them is going to cause a little bit of anger with some of the comments. So we'll show you that. You've already seen it. I shared it with a couple of people already.
Huh?
You'll see. You'll get there soon.
Well, Nurse Nancy wasn't able to post that video where she ate at that place before it burned down.
Oh, serious. Welcome in, Kathy Mills. Thank you so much for joining us. Sorry, I had to have coconut water.
Yep, it'll be all freshened up for us. And this is the one for our group cruise.
Yes.
Yeah,
so we'll talk a little bit about that later.
Surfer Girl 326, welcome.
Cherie. So one of the things we wanted to talk about, you know how they have like pop-up restaurants that are open there for just a few weeks and then they close?
Arthur's Cruises, welcome.
Welcome.
Pop-up restaurants and they close?
Yes, they're just there for a brief time.
Where?
Wherever they're hosting them. There was also a Hallmark movie that they were doing a pop-up one and they had to close down. But they have things where they do pop-up stuff and they go into older buildings, existing restaurants or bars or whatever, and then they theme it for that for a limited time.
Yes.
Well, because of Indiana Jones' movie that came out, The Dial of Destiny, I think it's called, over at Hollywood Studios in Florida, Walt Disney World, Florida, they have come out with a place called Den of Destiny, and it's recently opened, and now we've found out that it's only going to be open until August 15th. So what is the Den of Destiny? It's at Echo Park, which is where the dinosaur is, that Gertie the dinosaur. Remember that outside the Indiana Jones attraction? So they have that here, and these are some of the pictures of what it looks like. So
Thank you, Arthur.
It's open daily from 10 to 8, and it's like a museum. So you can see different stuff from different movies. I think this is focusing on the first 3 movies of the trilogy, or it's not a trilogy. There's 5 movies now. But you can see different stuff in there, the famous whip and the hat.
That's cool.
These are more, yeah. And then these are some of the drinks that you can get. So there's not food as far as I know, but there is drinks.
So it's not a restaurant.
No.
It's like a cantina or
correct.
something.
Then they can feature some of the memorabilia from the show. So some interesting stuff here. The Atlantic green tea sounds interesting.
Welcome, BDF.
Welcome,
Thank you.
Keith. The weathered fedora. The only thing is I'm a little disappointed when you actually look at the size of these things.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They get smaller.
Yes.
Which is the big one and which is which?
I don't know.
Well, they have the pictures up there.
Well, let's go back. Let's go back and look at it. So, so the bottom one is the green tea.
That's the big one.
Yeah.
And the smallest one is the weathered fedora, and then the Adventures margarita.
Yeah. So I thought that was fun.
And the green tea is not even green. Go figure.
Well, it's got pomegranate juice in it. So I thought that was fun. Sorry, I'm looking at what Billy J was saying. He's up to mischief again, I think.
He said for me to get adrenaline shots and asked Nurse Nancy to give them to me. She said I could administer the stat shots.
So another thing which is going on in the parks, if you guys are familiar with California Adventure and Disneyland, there is it's a unique park compared to the ones in Florida, which is one of the reasons why I like it so much. It's actually my 3rd favorite park out of all the Disney parks that we've been to. And after Disneyland and then Epcot, and then it would be Disney California Adventure. They when the park first opened, they had a land called, I guess it's a land, it's called the Pacific Wharf. It's more of an eatery.
I could just call it an area.
Yeah, it's more of an eatery
area
because they had a Mexican restaurant, they had an Asian restaurant, and they had it was a tour for Bodin Bakery, or Bodine, I forget how you pronounce it.
Bodine.
But you would go through it and you would watch a video. I'm sure the video is still playing, but it was Rosie O'Donnell. It was the other ones from those comedy show that would do it.
I would have thought they would have updated that by
Possibly.
now.
We haven't been in there for a while.
Years.
But they talked about the history of from the mother yeast and how they continually have the mother yeast, and it helps create all the other ones. And then you actually see them being
yeast.
Yes. It's like from the main one, and from that they
Sounds
pull
like mother geese.
They pull a little bit of it, and I think they used to put it in their sock to help.
Welcome, Ben from PTV.
To help ferment the yeast that would be in there and make it grow, and then they would pull a little bit off every day and help go through the process. But they explain it, and you actually see them being made there, and you can see them being baked, and they sell them there. So there's a restaurant connected, which was our favorite. One of my favorite was the Pacific Wharf Cafe, I think it was. But you could get your clam chowder in a bread bowl. You could get a salad in a bread bowl. You can get different things in there. And plus they had sandwiches and usually some really good desserts. They had that. And then they had the Mission Tortilla Factory, which you could see how the tortillas were made. And then they had a tortilla making press, and you would see them being made. And then they would hand you fresh made tortillas. And I can't tell you how many times we would actually go back out to the beginning of the line, walk out the store, come out to the beginning of it, go through and get another tortilla, go back in, get another tortilla. They were good, but then they closed that.
Bradley O'Brien is here.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining Old TTC. Welcome.
And then they closed that, and now it's a Ghirardelli chocolate shop, like they have like at Disney Springs, and you can.
Oh yeah, that's where
in there.
They put that there.
They are, yes.
Nancy
yeah.
said Mother Yeast and her babies because I said it sounded like geese.
And Ben said the tortilla ride. So yeah, that was
Oh.
there. Now they've changed that area and they've changed the theme, which I think Gregg has a few different thoughts on it. But now, well, so before it was like walking down Cannery Row.
BDF, yes. I just heard about that today, so definitely prayers to her family.
Oh, Sinead O'Connor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, poor Sinead O'Connor. Um, so it was themed after the Cannery Row in Monterey. They would have those walkovers from the aisle, which used to be where they would transport the sardines over in Monterey. So that was the basis of the Pacific Wharf area. Again, it was just an eatery, but now they're changing it because of the not because they're theming it now to Big Hero 6, the 2014 movie that was made by Disney, right? That was a Disney movie. I don't think it was another production. I think it wasn't Pixar. I think it was Disney.
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it was a Disney one. Ben, I'm sure you could correct me if I was wrong. And it is called San Fransokyo. San Fransokyo is the name of it. So
thank you to Snow's Adventures. Welcome.
So opening up August 31st is when it's going to be fully changed and transitioned into this new area. I can't really call it a new land since there's not really a ride in there. But I actually think this fits perfect because you have on one side of it Cars Land, on the other side of it you have Pixar Pier, and then you also have the Avengers Campus. So with them going away from that theme, it kind of fits in more by going with one of their properties.
Gene G. Jr., welcome.
Welcome. So I think I really like this this area and the bridge.
Did change the bridge a lot.
So this bridge is supposed to when you walk across it, it's supposed to resemble an earthquake of 10.0.
Well, not anymore.
No, it's not.
I know it was
like a 3.4 earthquake, but
it's still
it kind of shakes when you walk across it.
I'm sure they redid the whole thing.
But they're talking about it's a fictional mashup of two iconic cities, San Francisco and Tokyo, as the tech industry began to emerge and the local fishing trade fell on hard times. Entrepreneurs came together to reinvent seaside canneries into a vibrant multicultural district of neighborhood restaurants and small businesses where you are able to eat and shop. So I think that's going to look cool. And remember they used to have the Golden Gate Bridge at the beginning of the park.
What was that again?
They pulled that down when they did their reinventing of the park. So they're kind of bringing that back. So I'm excited to see that. This is how some of the pictures are going to look at night.
That looks nice. Oh, and there's Baymax.
Yep.
And I forgot the boy's name. I haven't seen the movie.
Hiro.
I haven't seen the movie in so long.
It was a really good movie. So there is a character meet and greet, so that should be fun for people.
Fa-la-la-la-la-la.
And you can see they still are going to have those walkovers, but it's going to definitely have more of an Asian theme here. This is the Pacific Wharf Cafe that I had mentioned, and now it is called, oh gosh, I can't see that far. Greg, can you see what it says?
Oh my gosh, Billy J, you're so funny.
What does that say? It's a lady's name, Casa Cafe.
I can't see.
I forget what her name is.
Well, if you could blow it up more, I could see it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd have to pull it closer.
We'll probably have some people in there that can see it better than us. And, oops. Yep, so those are just some of the fun places that are going to be opening up. So I'm actually looking forward to this coming into the area. I think it's going to work out well. But how do you think of it?
It's a good addition, I guess. I liked how it looked before, but it always has to change and evolve. So, we'll see how it looks. Are they still going to have the sourdough Boating's Bakery area?
They will still have the sourdough there. They'll have the clam chowder in a bowl, but they're going to have some of it. I think they have some of it added with curry. Now, obviously, Japanese is not curry, but
No, thank
it's an
you.
Asian influence. So there's different cultures.
I
Like
can't stand curry.
Korean is part of that. I think Thai food might be represented. So they're going to have variations on what they had there before. So
Orit Kas Cafe is what Nancy said. It looks like it says Orit Kas
I can't
Cafe.
I can't remember. I'll have to.
Well, you were the one that put the picture there.
Well, I've been looking at so many pictures there.
That's me. Angela loves curry. I don't like it. It's very strong and it gets in your pores and everything.
It's Aunt Cass Cafe.
Oh my gosh. We were all off. Well, Orit sounds a lot better, Nancy. I mean, but Aunt Cass Cafe is the name.
Billy says it was a American.
Look, there's a lot of not fans of curry. I'm not the only one.
It was a 2014 American animated superhero film produced by Walt Disney Animation. So yes, it was made by them. I thought it was.
You don't like curry, I don't think either.
I can't have curry because it really upsets my stomach.
Oh.
And I don't like spicy food.
I don't
either.
like how it seeps in your pores and then you just smell like curry. It's just, and once it gets in the air, it's so hard to get out.
Sorry, I was looking at, and Nancy likes curry to remove the smell.
I mean, to each their own. Like, I love cilantro. I could eat bushels of it, and there's people that can't stand cilantro, but I love cilantro, especially in my tacos.
Yeah. I think everyone on here is familiar with, it looks like our regulars are in here, but if there's anyone you're not familiar with, please check their channels out. For you that have channels that put product out, please put creator on there so you can help support each other, and you guys might become a fan of someone that you didn't know. So please check everyone out and support everyone. We always love to hear people growing. So Gregg, you turn another year older tomorrow. Are you looking forward to it?
Not really, but
you're gonna wake up in the morning and say,
"What are you gonna do?" I actually have to work on my birthday. I haven't worked on my birthday in a long time, but it's on a Thursday, so we weren't going to do anything on that day. I might work earlier just to be off earlier to enjoy the day, but we are going to go see the Haunted Mansion on Sunday for my birthday, and then we'll go to Vegas next month to celebrate my birthday. So there's things still coming up, just not on the day of my birthday.
Yeah, we're gonna go see Kelly Clarkson in concert, which
I never thought I would ever. I never thought of seeing her, but I
like her. I like her
we'll
show.
See.
But yeah, she wasn't one of our top ones.
Thank you, Mary Ellen Dillon.
She's not a fan of curry either.
Angela, don't you mean 24? I think you mean 24. Just flip that sucker right around.
So I have some pics of some things that are coming up in the parks, and we're going to first go to the Disney side of it, and then we're going to go over to the cruising side. But we recently, one of the things that Disney for Funko is releasing is Disney 100 stuff featuring Walt Disney as a character. Walt Disney, I'm a big idol of the man, Walt Disney. And so anything that I can find related to him.
Idol of the man.
Fan of the idol. Oh. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm an idol of him.
No, not an idol. You're a fan of him. He's your idol.
Well, he looks at me as an idol, I guess.
Wow.
I don't know. Princess Paula.
You know, I'm Walt Disney's idol. God bless him.
Hang in there. She says, I didn't want to bring people down, but I have postpartum depression.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hang in there. Yes, every day it can be a struggle, but just remember there's always friends that are here to support, and reach out if you need some, if you need to talk.
So, thank you for coming in here.
Yes. And hopefully we can brighten your day. Hopefully we can brighten your day a little bit.
Thank you.
Waypoint Explorers.
Waypoint Explorers, welcome. Let me try the right account. Oh no, were you on the wrong account?
They were on the wrong D&G Explorers account. They're on the D&G After Dark.
Mike Woodbury, welcome. We don't have an After Dark. Sorry.
So Disney, they're releasing Walt Disney Funkos.
And Mike said he got on the wrong channel. How many channels do we have out there?
I don't know. But so they have a new one that came out, and I thought this one was really cool looking. You have to buy this one through the actual Funko site.
We got that one.
I'm saying that I did, Greg.
Yes.
This is the one that we just got, but it's the newest released.
No, I'm just saying we got that one.
Yes, we did. And I think Walt Disney with a camera, I'm always excited. You can tell this is him looking older because of the other ones we have. It's a younger Walt Disney. So I'll show you, though, how it came in from Funko, and I'm disappointed. I'm not going to return it, but a little bit disappointed on that. Well, you know what? You sound like Samson when he makes when he hisses. So it came in wonderfully packaged.
You can't guarantee that it's not going to go through something in the mail, though.
No, I mean,
unfortunately,
it should have came in perfect. They put bubble wrap on it, but they put it in here so tight with tape
because they wanted to make sure it didn't get damaged, but then it did.
The box.
It's just cardboard.
The box is. Oh, it doesn't look there, but the box is crushed. It's. Oh my gosh, we are so delayed.
I mean, we're not going to resell it or anything.
No, I like to leave it in the package. Come on.
It's fine.
What, that is going so slow. But yeah, it's got some indents in here. I think it actually came out a little bit, what I was hoping for. But even on the bottom of it, it's not perfect like the other ones were. So I'm disappointed that it came in that way. They did a great job packaging it. They just didn't do a good job of making sure that it wasn't damaged when it came in. But I thought that was cool. So I'm hoping they come out with more. Most of them I've been getting on Amazon, but this one is a Funko exclusive that you have to get from the website. Greg, catching up on the chat?
Mm-hmm. Trying.
So, comments or?
No, they're just saying hi to each other. Okay, and good. Thank you, Simba, too, for the birthday wish. Thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes. Oh, today is Simba 2's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Awesome. Okay, so this is hitting big right now. Today, this was released at Disneyland. This is a popcorn bucket. And
how could you fit popcorn in that?
I don't know, but there's a next picture here that you can see. I think it's a little bit blurry, but it looks okay.
I wouldn't want to use it. I would just have it as decoration.
But if I remember right, there is a whistle at the front of it that you can pull out and blow the whistle on the front of it. So a lot of people are clamoring. This is a special one for the Disney 100, only at Disneyland.
You would put the popcorn in where Mickey's at, it looks like.
Yeah, but a lot of people are wanting this, and it's limited edition, so that means it's probably already sold out. It was released today on that. So I think those are cool. Have you guys seen this? Is this something? Would you get a popcorn bucket that?
We're not big popcorn bucket collectors, we have a few. But when something good comes out, like the Oogie Boogie one, which I don't know where that one's at, but we'll have to find that for Halloween time. And then we have some other ones too, some Halloween ones, I think.
Yes. So Keith was asking, do the wheels move? I don't know. I don't think they would, but possibly
that would be cool
they
if
might.
They did.
Yep, I know. Angela says she loves a good whistle.
Nancy
asked about the. Let's go back to us.
Does the light up?
I'm not sure either.
No.
Yeah.
It looks like it might just be like a sticker reflector sticker thingy.
Nancy asked how many of these do we have. I believe we have Walt Disney on a Train, and there's different smaller train cars that you can attach to it that you buy separately. They're not him. Like one is Darth Vader, one is Woody, and then the other one is Steamboat Willie. Smaller cars that you connect to it. Mm-hmm. And I think I have 3 other ones that they've released beforehand.
Tom Pop 1, welcome.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Billy J said they should color the popcorn black, make it look like Colt. I don't know what they would use to make black pop. I don't even know if I want to eat black popcorn unless they're just gonna burn it.
I don't know. So, Greg, are you hungry?
For popcorn?
Well, are you just hungry in general? Because we're gonna look at some food ones, and
Yeah, I kind of am.
okay, so we're gonna make you even more hungry right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So let's get down to the next picture. All right, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
They always show these on like the
Look at
different
the
stuff.
Disney popcorn.
I believe this is the Disney food blog.
My-
So you can only choose one. Which would it be? So we have popcorn.
Popcorn.
It looks like a Dole Whip.
Popcorn.
Unless that's a citrus one, but we'll just call
Popcorn.
it a Dole Whip. You got a pretzel. You got the Mickey Mouse ice cream.
Popcorn.
I don't know what that is on the bottom left. It looks kind of like a chocolate chip sundae. And then you have the Mickey waffles.
No, I know Mike and I love the Disney popcorn. Mike loves the Mickey Mouse pretzel.
Yeah.
He likes it more than I do. I find them kind of dry, but I think you can get cheese with them. But I know both him and I love the popcorn at Disneyland. I always have to get popcorn because Walt Disney always ate popcorn in the parks. So, and I love
You like
Disney
to do it when
popcorn.
you do when the fireworks. I would probably say the Dole Whip, but welcome in the traveling Gilberts. Thank you for joining us. They like the Dole Whip too.
I would have a Dole Whip if it was like a hot day during the daytime, but definitely popcorn at night.
Captain Billy likes the ice cream, the Mickey ear ice cream bar.
Same, Mike said Mickey pretzel all the way. Yeah, Mike, but you like the popcorn too.
I think that's a Dole Whip.
But I know you like the pretzel better.
Mary asking is that ice cream? Dole Whip is, I don't know how you would. It's like is it like a sorbet?
What, the Dole Whip?
Yeah, how would you describe it? It's a pineapple.
Probably a sorbet.
It's not ice cream, but it's Pepper Tree. Help us out.
It's like a sorbet
kind of thing. Yeah.
The texture of it.
Movie Mania Nick, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Mike says, I do love popcorn too, you're right.
You got Dole Whip from Dizney.
But specifically Disney
frozen
popcorn, there's something special for me about Disney popcorn. And I like it when it's fresh, when they freshly pop it, not the one that's just sitting there for a while. So I try to get it when it's being freshly popped.
All right, so we got some good comments on it. Let's see what we have here next for the food area. So I know they have, I believe they now have a Black Tap Craft Burger and Shakes in Disney Springs, but this is at Disneyland in downtown Disney. We actually went here one time.
Yeah, that's like pure gluttony right there.
So you got
too much.
The cookies and cream, which I think might be the last one. The strawberry shortcake looks like it's the front one. And then the Bam Bam shake with fruit. No, that's the last one.
That looks
the Bam
like
Bam
birthday
shake with
cake on the front.
Yeah, isn't it crazy?
That piece of cake alone would be enough for me. That's so much sugar, but that's just me.
And they do have a walk-up window, so you don't have to go into the shop. You can go to the walk-up window. But weren't these shakes like $18, if not more than that?
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice to look at, but I wouldn't be ordering them all the time, just because of all that sugar.
Yes. Okay. What do you guys think of this? We talked about the Dole Whip. This one here is a chili.
The Traveling Gilberts, welcome. Did you say welcome? Well, I didn't say welcome. And who the heck are the Gilberts?
This is the chili mango whip.
God.
So it has pineapple, mango swirl, chamoy, mango, and chili lime seasoning.
What is that even made out of? What is the cone? Is that a cone or a cup?
It's a cup, and it's got the chili. It's got the rim of it.
I thought it was those cone things you get at Cars Land at the cone snack shop things.
So is this something you guys would try? Keith said he likes Walt's chili cheese hot dog from Casey's Corner.
I don't like that kind of stuff where you mix like dairy stuff like that with chili and seasoning. I don't think it mixes well for me.
I'm just trying to catch up on there.
Waypoint said those are delicious. Are you talking about that chili one?
cups of diabetes for the shakes.
Who said that?
Keith.
Well, he's
BDF.
not wrong.
Strawberry shortcake for the captain. It looks good. I mean, that's like a meal in itself. I don't even know if I would even get dinner with that, which we did. We had that, and then we had a shake on there. Yeah, they said it looks too crazy for. I think that's for the Dole Whip.
People would have to take insulin shots just to have that. Those
I know,
sugary
right?
things.
Okay, we still have I think 1 or 2 more of that. I think we have 1 more that's coming up. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come on.
Well, I like spicy food at times, but not desserts that are spicy.
I thought.
Oh, that looks good.
I thought this would be something that I would definitely want to try.
I would definitely have. See, like that. That's pumpkin spice. That's a whole different level.
So now you know why it's impossible to choose all of the Southern comfort food with a twist. Riverbell Terrace. This spot has had a few misses, but the good far outweighs the not so good. So this is something I would definitely put on my list.
Caramel at the bottom or something. So that looks good. I would want to make that myself.
Paula, these are some of the items featured at Disneyland, the park. So yeah, I think this is good. Pumpkin spice monkey bread, yes please.
I could see Nancy trying to make that herself.
And then she would add rum to it, and I would be 100% fine with that.
NoMapsNeededTravel.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome.
Okay.
Maddie and Scotty.
This next one, guys, we're jumping over to a different category. This is going to get some of you. What do you think of this?
Nancy said, that looks amazing. Give me a spork and call me a monkey.
Okay, what about this?
Ew! Are those hot dogs?
I think so.
Mountain Dew hot dogs. That's disgusting looking.
Do these even exist? Has anyone seen these?
I don't like Mountain Dew to begin with. I won't tell you what it looks like, but I would not have that. And I like hot dogs, but no thank you.
I wonder, with it being food colored, when you went to the restroom, what color would that be?
Yeah.
All right. So is this a go for anyone?
Those are don't dogs. Yeah, no. Sorry. That's a no for me.
That's hilarious.
Well, Billy J, you try to have those and see what you tell us how you think they taste.
All right. So this is random stuff.
NoMapsNeededTravel's vomiting.
This is completely different in a different category than anything.
But Nurse Nancy said, how do you know when those dogs have turned? I guess you don't.
You don't.
Well, actually, I usually cut like a slit from the top to the bottom and then boil them. And when the slit opens, that's when I know that they're done, like they're hot enough. That's what I grew up with anyway.
What happens if they go moldy? You wouldn't know.
Then I wouldn't eat them. Well, I wouldn't eat Mountain Dew hot dogs anyway. That's nasty.
Everyone's saying no on that.
What were you showing a little bird for? Now you want to eat a bird?
No, this is just a random. But I saw this is a little owl.
That's cute.
And I'm trying to think, is this serious? Is this really?
That's a real bird, yes.
Has anyone ever seen an owl like this before?
It just fits on one finger. I want one.
Isn't it adorable?
Yes. It looks like a little Disney character that would talk.
Maybe a Pepsi hot dog, Mike said.
No, thank you. Well, Mike, just boil some hot dogs and stick them in a thing of Pepsi, and there you go.
Okay, so this has been big on the internet. I don't know if this was on a Carnival ship. This was done, as you can see, from Carnival Cruise Line Miami blog.
Oh my gosh, those people need to. Oh, they need a what for?
Yeah, what the heck is going on here? But someone says that doesn't look like the balcony of a Carnival ship.
It's a balcony of a ship.
So yeah, I'm not sure what cruise line this is, but
that's
stupid.
That's stupidity right there.
Can you even imagine? And my thought is, what happened? Did the kids get told off? Did the parents not know they were on there? And did they get mad at them? What happened? Obviously nothing happened to the kids because that would have been in the news, but this is so crazy. I can't believe this. Of all the things that have been happening, especially on cruises, that you would even allow your kids to be
Oh my
unwatched to
gosh,
do this.
Billy J, I know you don't mean that. I don't think you'd want to yell at them because they'd probably be jolted, like you would catch them off guard, and that might make them fall. You probably would have to like walk up to them slowly if you were in the room and tell them, or just like grab them real quick. Because something like that, if you yell, you might like jolt them and they'll lose their balance, and then you make them fall. So you have to be careful in that situation.
What do
I'm
you
just
guys
kidding mostly, Billy J said.
do? You think like the people would get banned or kicked
I
off the
would think
ship?
so.
The parents and family would get kicked off the ship.
I don't know if the parents would. It's not the parents'
So
fault.
they kick
Those
the
are
kids off the ship, but they leave the parents on it.
yes. Well, those are teenagers. They should
They were
know
no,
better.
they were younger than that.
Well, they should still know better. It's not the parents' fault.
Kick the kids off the ship, let them fend for themselves, and let the parents continue on the
Well,
cruise.
hey,
Stacy, thank you so much.
thank you for joining us.
They were live from the Magic Kingdom today. They were
Oh,
on for
yeah.
a couple of hours, so it
Drive
was great to
safe.
see them. Yes, was on another. Oh, he was. The photographer was on another ship, called security, and they phoned the other ship to save the kids. Really?
Good.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
I mean, that's a situation where do you yell at them? Do you not to make them stop? Because you could make them fall. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a touchy situation.
So watch your kids, people. I mean, normally it's Gregg that's doing that, and I gotta yell at him. But come on, watch your kids.
I'm the one that brings a leash with us all the time to make sure that you're put in your place when you need to be. So
I agree with you, Mary. She said the family should be off the ship. All right, so let's go to the next picture. So, oops, where am I at?
well, if the parents are like doing something, say the kids are supposed to be in the kids area and the parents go to have fun and the kids go back to the room and do something stupid like that, it really isn't the parents' fault.
So these are,
in my opinion,
these are some of the pictures from our travel, but I kind of want to get Gregg's. We're going to go through these pretty quick because we only have about 12 minutes left. But Gregg,
oh God, this went by fast.
What I know it has. Thoughts? What do you guys think of these pictures? This is going to be on the cruise that we are releasing. We do have a video coming up. But this was at one of the. This was coming into.
Alaska.
Was this Glacier Bay? This was Glacier Bay. Yes, it was. But amazing experience if you've never done it. Gregg, your thoughts on this?
It's a beautiful picture, and that's Alaska, and anything Alaska I love, and I want to go back.
So the ship went in here. It did a 360 about maybe 2 times before it left the this little inlet. Remember, it was in there, and that way you didn't have to go back and forth to the ship.
NoMapsNeededTravel said nice toque, boys. I don't know what he means.
No, that's the.
Thank you, Nancy.
Hat. It's the hats.
Oh,
that's what they call. We call them
beanies.
I think it's the toque. I think they're toques.
Oh, I call them beanies.
Angela says no. Angela,
that's
that's not gray. That's snow. We're gonna go with that. That's snow.
Well, it's nothing now because it's all whacked off my face now.
All right, next picture, if it comes through.
Oh my God! Look at my hair.
So we were in Juneau, and we went up the tram that went to the top.
That was very high.
Yes, this was, I believe, our first port of call that we went to, and that is our big ship all the way down at the bottom of that.
God, traveling Gilberts.
Gregg, your thoughts on that?
It was really high. I liked it, though. I'm glad that we went on that ride. That was pretty fun. All
right, we went in Skagway. We went on the White Pass Yukon route.
I loved that train. That was fun.
Yes, we were, and I was happy to say we were in the very last car at the back. So we were basically in a car like this.
Oh, Kathy Mills, welcome.
She says Alaska, so we agree with you 100%. So we had great views. We were either going to that side of it or the front of this car here. You couldn't go from car to car, but you could either front or back of the car that you were in. Definitely worth it. Expensive, but definitely worth it.
Yeah, that was a train where Derek wanted to have a picture of me looking at him while he's in the back of the train and I'm in the front of the cart, and he wanted me to put my head out far so he can get a picture, and I kept looking to make sure that there weren't pieces of rock jutting out coming towards me so I didn't get smacked in the head or worse, God forbid. So we had to hurry up and take the picture, but he wanted that picture so bad.
Welcome in Travel
Put
Adventures.
my life in danger and everything.
With Eric B. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome.
Yes, it was. Thank you, Mary Ellen. It was Mount Roberts is the name of that tram that was there. Yes, we were bringing up the caboose. It was really cool. Because since we're in the back, Greg's like, what?
No, I know what he meant.
Okay, Greg, we did this where?
That was before the cruise. That was.
Come on, you got it.
Oh my God. That was in Florida.
This is at the Bayside Market in Miami. This is when we went on our cruise with
I won
the Virgin cruise.
I won the wet T-shirt contest because I was the only one wearing a white T-shirt.
So Angela, Greg, and I, we went on this. We highly recommend this. They said if you look at all the different seats, they said if you're sitting closer to the front, you won't get wet.
No, they lied.
They lied. Everyone got drenched.
Well, they did it on purpose. Yes. They made sharp turns, and all you got was a mouthful of salt water, and in your eyes too. I had no dry spot on my shirt to even wipe my sunglasses off.
I ruined my gimbal on that ride because of the water getting drenched on it. Mommy's on the side of the boat. All right, Greg. What is this? Do you remember this?
I don't even know what that thing says.
It says Beyond Tequila.
I don't remember that.
This was the mezcal tequila tasting we did.
Oh my God.
On the Virgin cruise.
Yes, and I was laughing so much, and Waypoint Explorers was with us too, and I was making them laugh, and then the lady that was presenting was like looking at me smiling because I was laughing so much.
That wasn't, when you talk about dilly-dillies, that was a dilly-dilly of a day. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yes,
and
moist.
You also remember you got crickets. So they would pair things.
They don't look like crickets though.
Well, they're like wingless, I think.
And legless.
But they paired it with different things. I thought that was a very good mixology. It was a
really mixology.
Tasting is what it was. And it was good. And
I would do it again. Well, we are going to do it again at some point.
Yeah, we definitely plans to do that. You're going to say something, Greg?
No.
And the crickets were delicious. They taste like sunflower seeds.
So this must be Ronnie Gilbert. You are Teresa. She doesn't remember anything ever.
Okay, Greg, remember this?
Wow, Ronnie. Is that good for you, Ronnie? Wow, Ronnie. Oh
my gosh, Greg.
Well, I don't remember that picture being taken. I don't even know where we were at. We were in the water somewhere.
That's good. This was when we were at the. This is when we did Costa Maya tour. We went with We went with Waypoint Explorers. They're right behind us, and then also we have in the back left there, who now his name is totally gone from my mind, and I knew his name. Oh my gosh, you guys got to help me. I forgot. I had a senior moment. But yes, this was Backlar. Is that the name of it? But we did a combination of a tour where we went to a cenote, which were 3 of them, and then we did the pyramids. And that water was absolutely
That's Jay.
Amazing. Jay, thank you, JJ. How can I forget his name?
You just said JJ.
JJ. All right. But that was one of our best excursions ever. And this is when we left Costa Maya. I just think this picture, what do you see in the clouds? Do you see a dragon?
It looks like a person with a mouth.
Do you see Homer Simpson?
It kind of looks like that too.
Yeah.
Whatever, Ronnie.
But yeah, some beautiful memories on the ship. Greg, we don't even have time to do the top 5 list that we'll have to do next week.
That's
sometime.
fine.
So we're going to use this chance to, we'll come back to us. This Sunday, you guys, mark it on the calendar. We are finally releasing, well, we went on the cruise in May, but we've done about 6 cruises, 7 cruises in the last 2 years. We did only one last year. We released that, the Discovery Princess. And then, so this is our second vlog of those 7 or 8 cruises that we've taken. And it's
We're doing a
premiere Alaskan Encore. We're going to show you which one it is. This is things that you can do in Seattle, where we stayed at, the places that we ate, places that we visited, and we also included the underground city at the end of this vlog. So a lot of fun times there. If you are looking at possibly sailing out of Seattle, I think this video will help you see where everything's located. And definitely if you're going to sail NCL, the cruise port was right across the street from our hotel.
Welcome, AGC Magic TV.
Welcome,
Thank
Amy.
you for the birthday wish.
So, yeah, there's that's coming out this Sunday. So I hope you guys enjoy that. We actually did voiceovers on it, and for some reason I feel uncomfortable doing voiceovers.
Oh my gosh, Gary, welcome. You should be enjoying New York right now, but thank you for coming in here. Thank you for the birthday wish.
Doing voiceovers is not in my wheelhouse, but the more I do it, I know I'll be comfortable with it. But we wanted to add more than just because we have so much music in our videos. We just wanted to try a different approach to it, and I think it came out really good. So both Greg and I did it, so we're looking forward to that. But we went to the original Starbucks, interesting experience. We went to Amazon Go.
Well, and don't forget Mike and David were there with us too, so you'll get to see them in the video.
NoMapsNeededTravel.
Yeah, there. You'll see them in there too.
We did the Seattle Great Wheel. We tried to do the Space Needle, but they were having some kind of demonstration that day that they were marching. But we couldn't find a parking spot, so we just said, you know what? Let's go back to the waterfront and do the Great Wheel. So we did that. We went to some good food places. Some of it we didn't put in the video. Like we went to Hard Rock Cafe. I didn't have any pictures of that, so I don't know if you did, but we went to another burger place. But we did include some restaurants on there. So hopefully you guys will find it interesting. So please check that out. It's coming out Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern on our channel. We did like Seattle. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, Gregory. Thank you so much, Gary. I believe that's Gary. Yes. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Gary,
we really
for that
appreciate
super
that.
PayPal.
Yes.
Now we owe you a jiggy jiggy.
We will. Okay, ready?
That money clip us now, the new now looks like whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like whoa, 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 whoa. I hit recorded drop, you can't ignore it.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Gary.
you so much.
I appreciate that.
We will not be going live next week. I have where I work, we have inventory Thursday night, and I need to make sure the store is ready. So I'm actually closing on Saturday or Wednesday night. So we're gonna not have a show next week. We will the following week. So that's why we were gonna wait to do the premiere, and we just said no, we'll put it out this Sunday. So we have that going on. We're gonna have some fun tomorrow having dinner. We're gonna make dinner for Greg, and then like you said, we're gonna go to
see the Haunted
Mansion on Sunday and go out and go to our favorite place to eat, which is Pismo's Bar and Grill, which is where we're going. But other than that, you guys be safe out there.
Yes.
Thank
you for the birthday wishes again.
Don't be hanging off the side of a cruise ship, like Greg might want to do. Who knows?
No.
But thanks so much for joining us, you guys.
Thank you.
Have a great night, everyone. I'm Derek.
And I'm Gregory.
If you forget our names, I'm Little Explorer.
And I'm Big Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said,
we are just getting started.
Have a great night.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly. Where's the closing, Greg?
I don't know.
It's down there somewhere.
I don't know where West Springs. I can still hear you.
Okay, here we go.